Have you ever felt like you had a question, but wondered if you should even ask God? Maybe because it seemed too small, too personal, or maybe because you have been asking the same question for a long time. Sometimes we think faith means having all the answers, but I've discovered faith often begins with asking honest questions. Questions about God's plan, questions about His timing, questions about the seasons we don't understand. The encouraging part is, God has never asked us to stop coming to Him with those questions. In fact, Jesus invites us to keep coming. Maybe that's because God has never wanted a relationship built on pretending. He always invites us into a relationship built on trust. Matthew 7:7 NLT. Keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. I love how this verse reminds us Jesus doesn't simply say, ask. He says, keep on asking. He doesn't simply say, seek. He says, keep on seeking. And He doesn't simply say, knock. He says, keep on knocking. Those words remind us that faith isn't always about one conversation with God. Sometimes it's about continuing the conversation, even while we're waiting. I think many of us have believed that asking questions is a sign of weak faith. But what if it's actually a sign of trust? Children ask questions because they trust their father. They ask because they know they'll be heard. Our Heavenly Father isn't intimidated by our questions. He welcomes us to bring them to Him, because every honest question is another opportunity to draw closer to Him. There are still questions I'm praying about today. Some have carried for years, others are brand new, but I've learned that peace doesn't always come from having every answer. Sometimes peace comes from knowing the one you're asking. Maybe today you don't need to have all the answers. Maybe you simply need to keep the conversation going, because your Heavenly Father has never been afraid of an honest question. If this spoke to you, you can find more reflections at jamesnorwoodjr.com. Faith Forward, turning the Word into everyday life. Keep reading and keep living, trusting God every step of the way.